Back up, checking, checking, checking. I put myself to the wall, scanning, keeping an eye on my initial attacker, but checking to make sure no one else is coming from there. Hey everybody, Mike here with Lone Wolf Firearm Training. Today I want to do a discussion topic. We're actually going to talk about scanning and the effective way of scanning. Now there are a lot of different training ways to talk about how to properly scan. When I was first initially taught when scanning a threat is after I engage to go 3/4 of threat's width to each side. I later found that to be very inefficient. Nowadays you don't usually, well you do, but there's oftentimes more than one attacker. If you've seen a lot of these situations where you've had, people are cowards. There'll be one guy and then a dude in the bushes, or there'll be more than one guy and they may surround you. So you need to always prepare for more than one threat. Your goal is to not lose sight of the initial attacker, but you need to position yourself in a better position to defend against additional threats. So what we're going to do to start out, and you've seen from my previous videos, I'll do it. After I've engaged a threat, and I'll say the steel plate's our attacker, I may high retention, I may press out and engage. Initially, I'm going to observe my shots on that attacker. Once he's gone down, and I'm sure he ain't getting back up, I'm going to go from here. I'm going to do an initial quick scan, left to right, hit all my peripherals. Now from there, you'll see me check shoulder. Usually I'll check weak hand first, go left, and I'll go right. Now what that's allowing me to do is, even though I'm looking right, I still have my peripheral over here, where if he were to jump up, I could defend against an attack. So engage, small, left, right. Now from that position, this is where a lot of people screw up. In a defensive shooting situation, your goal is cover. Now concealment is optionary, but cover, something to guard against the resumption of attack. It might be putting a vehicle between you, getting in a more secure location so you better yourself if an attack resumes or if another person comes out at you. The other goal is to eliminate people behind you. Now I don't mean eliminate them. I mean make sure no one's standing behind you. We had a situation here in Las Vegas last year where we had 2 Metro cops that were shot in a Cece's Pizza. The couple that shot him is a husband and wife. They then went into a Walmart, and a concealed carry holder saw the man coming with the gun. From there, he went to engage that threat. What he didn't see was the wife had walked past him. She then spun around and shot him in the back of the head. Now, my hat goes off to that guy, because a lot of people wouldn't even think of doing that. They would have got themselves to safety and walked away. He was going to defend his peers, and he's a great citizen and should always be remembered for that. But the hard thing in crowded situations like a Walmart or wherever you may be, a mall, is there's people all around you and you don't always know who the other threat is. So what we'll do lots of times, and what I like to teach, is after you've engaged and you've done your initial four threat scan, left, right, I'm then going to move myself to a better position. Okay, I've isolated that threat. Let's act as if there's a wall right behind me. Okay, I'm going to engage. Boom, boom. Left, right. I'm going to go from here, keeping my eye on the initial threat, and put this wall to my back, which allows me to see if anyone's coming at me right to left. I know there's nobody behind me. No one's going to come up from behind me and shoot me, stab me, choke me out, whatever it may be. I'm now in a better position. Now, say we're in a parking lot and the threat attacks. We're going to go through the same steps, but say you're loading groceries into your vehicle. One, getting in your vehicle is a great option. You do not have to stay on scene. You could call the police and drive to a different location. Now let's say you haven't made it to your vehicle and there's just a truck or car parked next to you. It is a great idea, after eliminating that threat and properly scanning, to get behind that vehicle, to put your back to a larger vehicle so someone can't come behind you, and you have something between you to where if that attacker comes at you, you can continue to engage the threat and you have a better view of what's going on around you. I like to use this mindset of scanning in my everyday life, situational awareness, whether I be at an IHOP or out at a restaurant or in a movie. I hate doors to my back, windows to my back, and people to my back. Some say that's paranoid. I say it's prepared. Sit yourself in a restaurant to where no one can come up behind you. Put yourself in a booth, put yourself in a corner not necessarily a corner, close to an escape, so you can see everything that's going on around you, to where if a threat does attack, you know you've eliminated 180 degrees of the problem. You've eliminated what's behind you. No one's going to jump out of a wall, okay? You have total visual of what's going on around you. Alright, so to go through live fire exercise to practice this scanning, what I'm going to do, and I'm going to act as this is the threat. I'm going to engage that threat. I'm going to do my 4-point scan, 1, 2, back, right. From there, we're pretending as though this is a wall. Yeah, I know it's a blue barrel. I don't have a freaking wall out here. We're going to act as though this is the wall. So after I engage my threat, I'm going to back myself up, continually checking till I know I feel that wall. Okay? From there, I'm going to continue to scan. Back up, checking, checking, checking. I put myself to the wall. Scanning, keeping an eye on my initial attacker, but checking to make sure no one else is coming from there. Alright, there you go, guys. In my opinion, that's the effective way to scanning. That's the way we've always trained in concealed carry and defensive carry training that we do. The whole point is you need to first isolate your initial attacker, and then whatever the order may be or the pattern may be, you need to make sure you're checking 360 degrees by going here and here. One thing I didn't mention was the elbows. As I'm in high retention, I'm keeping my elbows out to where if someone does come behind me, I'm able to push them away and guard my firearm. That way they can't get my firearm. So here, here, and I've checked, and then I move if I need to move to a wall. But anyways, thank you guys for joining me. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. Check us out on Instagram under Lone Wolf Firearm Training, also on Facebook. Let us know if there's any other type of training videos you guys want to see. Have a great day.